This tale starts with the conversation between two ladies, Mrs. Meserve and Mrs. Emerson. So the first one begins to tell a story about a haunted house in their country. When she was younger and still was teaching, she had gone to live in a house with two sisters, Mrs. Burr and Mrs. Dennison, the owners of the building. One night a little dreadful child appeared to Mrs. Meserve, repeating the sentence, "I can't find my mother." She had tried to ask her who is her mother, but the girl said only the same words and floated away. After this the woman screamed to call the sister and tell them what was just happened. So they finally said to her that they had already seen the child in the house, and then started to tell the origin of that creature. Some time before, in fact, a family with a little girl had been living there, but one day, while the father was at work in another country, the mother left the child alone and got away. The girl was found dead and frozen after days. Since then her spirit goes around the house always repeating the same thing. The next morning Mrs. Bird got sick, and later she was seen floating in the garden with the ghost, and with a smile on her face too. When Mrs. Meserve and Mrs. Dennison saw her in the bed, she was dead. After this incredible story, Mrs. Emerson started to believe in ghosts.
Created using Powtoon.